So hair transplant is not only for totally bald people. Hair transplant is also for people who have a receding hairline, whose forehead is looking broad, whom we call grade 1 or grade 2 male pattern hair loss. So many times young patients, patients who are below 30 years of age, get very worried because of their receding hairline. Though they are not totally bald, once they comb the hair, it looks all right, but they do not have the freedom of hairstyle. So they can't keep a spiky look, they can't backbrush their hair, they always have to hide the broad forehead with the long hair, like this. And that's where a hair transplant, or what we call as hairline restoration hair transplant, comes into picture. My name is Dr. Gaurang Krishna. I'm a hair transplant surgeon at Medlinks New Delhi. And as we have discussed this so many times, what Medlinks takes pride in is the natural look and the high density over the hairline area. That's our USP, a natural looking, aesthetically pleasing hairline for our hair transplant patients. And we are one of the centers who are doing grade 1 and grade 2 hair transplants very, very regularly. Of course, all of us do grade 3, grade 4, grade 6, which is great. But one of my students once asked me that, Doctor, grade 2 is easy. It's just what, 1500, 2000 grafts. It's very easy to do. I always say no. In fact, grade 1 and grade 2 patients are the most difficult to please because they're not bald. They are okay, they're looking fine, but what they want is great looking hairline, and making a great looking hairline is really difficult. So for me, transplanting a grade 6 patient is much easier than transplanting on a grade 1 or grade 2 patient, because the scope of error is very, very less. A person who is totally bald, even if he gets 30% hair, is very, very happy. But a person who just has a receding hairline, for him, it is all or none. Either you just leave him alone, or if you are transplanting on a grade 1, grade 2 patient, then the hairline has to be perfect. It has to match seamlessly with his existing hair. And that's where the tricky part comes in. So in this video, we'll be discussing a case of a dear patient who was grade 2 male pattern hair loss, great looking, but he wanted a better looking hairline. He wanted the hairline that he used to have before he started losing hair. So he came to us asking for a solution, and we offered him our Perfect Eye hair transplant, wherein we went for a very, very high density hairline restoration. So this is the transformation here, where we have transplanted the hairline area in a subtle way. So the challenge of restoring a grade 2 male pattern hair loss is that it should be a blend of that perfectness. It should not be overdone, and it certainly cannot be underdone. So the hairline planning has to be immaculate. You can't go too low, you can't go too high, because if you go too low, it looks very, very unnatural, and if you go a bit high, it beats the whole purpose. The patient was not bald. He did not come to us just for some hair. He came to us for the perfect hair, and that's why we make the hairline with certain tools that we have, so that it gels very well with his face. We ask the patients to bring in his old photographs, so that we can plan the hairline accordingly, what he used to have, what he wants, and also to go with a proper high density so that it matches with the existing hair. See, when we are working on a grade 6 patient, everything that is visible after transplant are the transplanted hair. So even if they are low density, it gives that sense of uniformity and it looks okay. But when we are working on a person who has very good hair at the back, and if we do a low density or even a medium density transplant, this area will stand out. The transplanted area will stand out. So it has to be perfect. It has to be of a density, of the texture, that it totally matches his existing hair. So that's what we did for him, is that we gave him a high density hair transplant. We gave him the perfect hairline shape. We made sure that there is a proper irregularity, so that even if he back brushes it, it looks natural. You will see in the combing video that no matter which way you comb, it's almost undetectable. His hair transplant is almost undetectable. And that comes with experience, that comes with tackling a lot of such patients. So what we have done in this case, if you see closely here, the angle of hair has to be perfect. We can't go for hair which is too perpendicular. The flow has to be nice, forward and downwards, so that he can comb it in the way he wants to comb. There has to be irregularities, so that when he combs it back, it doesn't look like a straight line, which looks very, very horrible. and also the correct use of thin hair, the single hair that we take from the nape of the neck or just above the ear, with the hair which are soft in nature, so that it does not look very wiry, it does not look like grass, it looks like natural soft, what we call a soft hairline. Second thing is that it has to match seamlessly with the non-transplanted hair. So our planning has to be such that a hair transplant does not stop purely over the bald zone. We make sure that we do what we call feathering, slight infiltration into the hairy area, after the so that after the hair has grown, there is no clear cut distinction between transplanted and non-transplanted hair. They should gel seamlessly. That is the tricky part when you do a grade 2 hair transplant. But at Pedlings, we do it very, very regularly. Patients who are young, patients who are concerned about their broad forehead, they come to us seeking a good solution, and this is what they get. So this was a brief discussion about hair transplant the Medling's way with the perfect eye technique in early grades of hair transplant, also known as hairline restoration. Thank you so much.
I am Mayank Jain. I got my transplant done in March from Dr. Gorang. I loved the result. I've experienced a huge amount of difference in from where I was and now where I am. I gained a lot of confidence. The guidelines that Dr. Gorang gave me were immensely helpful to me, and it helped me gain the tension I was facing earlier. The procedure was very easy. He guided me very perfectly fine, and it took around 6 months for me to actually see the difference. Trust me, if anybody is going through this difficulty of if he should go for transplant or not, then come here, do it. It's completely safe. It's completely fine. I will definitely recommend this. If you want to see a drastic change in your looks, you want to have a good personality, you should definitely come here.